Wow.
I'll say it too. I know I've been negative the last few episodes, but wow.
Yeah. Man, I told you get what you wanted eventually.
I got what I
You got senseless violence.
and that's all I had been looking for.
Senseless, heartless violence.
I got heartless violence. I got lies to Ellie's face.
Dude, you got the motherfucking thing you've been waiting for.
It only took 9 episodes, but I got it.
Well, 8. You got what you wanted in the first one.
I wanted to see Joel get down like that every other
From the
episode.
beginning?
Yeah, because he's got it. That's my point was he had that in him.
Yeah,
and I'm glad that they still showed that he had that in him.
Yeah,
that I can wipe out a whole army by myself.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Oh, he didn't even think. He was just doom. Yeah, efficient. Well, we're here. TLO Quartersteps in the Mouth. We're here on the last part 9 breakdown of The Last of Us. This is the last episode of the series.
We might not be doing this again till next year sometime.
It might even be 2 years.
It could. It's HBO.
They can go on that Atlanta timeline.
It was a fun ride, though.
Yeah, it was a fun ride. We do have. We want to get Andy to play The Last of Us just to keep the content for this up.
Yeah,
Andy to play Last of Us. Now play Last of Us 2.
Yeah,
and then
I can't wait for you to play Last of Us 2.
I'm excited.
Oh, all right. I'll tell you. I'll get to things when the timing gets to there. Okay. Just little Last of Us 2 fun facts that came up in part in this episode.
There was we'll get there.
Yeah.
I think there's one part where it was the game part 2 that I can remember, but. This is episode 9, and we start off hot. You see fucking Game Ellie pregnant running into the room to get with real Ellie, pregnant with a TV show Ellie.
The sound was fucking me up in that part too because it was Ellie.
Yeah.
Like it was like it was clearly not Ellie, but I'm seeing Ellie and here. That was unnecessarily. I'm not gonna say unnecessarily artsy fartsy. It was artsy fartsy to have because they were on some the woman who birthed Ellie actually birthing Ellie.
Which is sick.
Which is dope.
There's no other role for it. They gave Troy a role. Yeah, they had to give her a spot.
She bodied it.
I was waiting for it the whole time, the whole show.
She was really good in her scene too. I thought they both did good, but I thought she killed.
She did such a good job.
Yeah, like being scared and all that shit.
So Ellie's mom runs into this room. She picks out a knife. She's pregnant, laying against the floor, sweating, scared, breathing really heavy. Then a clicker comes out of nowhere, up the stairs, attacks her. She takes care of it, stabs it a bunch, but then she gets bit.
She was too late.
But she
was too late, got bit. Also,
she saw the baby was born.
Yeah, she was so tense. She was so shot scared. A baby out.
Yeah, dude, that's in my notes. Mom was so scared she gave birth.
You know, people get scared and shit themselves. She shit a baby out.
She slided that baby out of her.
Yo, you know what was hilarious to me? I was sitting there, I was like, yo, that's a real baby. Like, that's a real newborn baby. Somebody had that baby, drove to Hollywood, and was like, make him a star.
Make my baby a star, man. Yeah.
It wasn't a CG baby.
No, it was a full ass baby. Then Ellie's mom cuts Anna. Her name's Anna. She cuts the umbilical cord
after getting bit.
Yeah, like when she lied to Marlene.
Yep.
But she cut it, and then she was like, then Marlene shows up with other fireflies, and then they notice that she's done. But she's mom,
like, you can see the change on her too. Like her skin is starting to look a little different.
Yeah, and she gets mad. She's mad chill. She's like, take my daughter. Her name is Ellie. You will protect her, and then you're gonna kill me. Yeah. She gave her concise directions. And Marlene was like, what? You're my best friend.
I can't do this.
I can't kill you. And she's like, you better fucking do it. And then Marlene took the baby and was like, psych, I'm not killing you, bitch.
I'm just taking your baby and you're going to be a zombie.
Yeah. And then I was like, no, you bitch, no. I'm in pain.
I don't want to be a zombie.
Yeah, this hurts so much.
Yeah. I can already feel them growing in my mouth.
She's going, Yeah, it was growing in her mouth too, right? Yeah.
I don't know if they showed it, but it's definitely actively happening.
Yeah. I think they showed it with the clicker that attacked her, had the cordyceps coming out. Yeah.
Cordyceps in the mouth.
Then she Marlene takes the baby, she gives it to a guy, she thinks about it, she goes back.
All right, didn't it feel like she shot her kind of aggressively? I get it. She was trying to get it over with, but she could have been like, "Bye, I love you." She walked in there and shot her like she hated her.
I think she had to.
Yeah.
I think she had to.
Like that's the only way she'd get it done. But it was like, damn, you could have made her last moments a little.
She's like, 10 years ago, you bitch, you slept with my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's how she killed her like she remembered old beef. Yeah. Like, you know what? I've been wanting to shoot this bitch.
Yeah, I had this in me for a long time. Yeah. Then we cut to Back to the Future. Ellie's super disassociated.
Yeah,
she can't even.
I can't tell if it's the almost getting raped that did it to her, or if it because I didn't see this. Maybe I was eating at the same time I was watching it. They didn't do like this many months later from the it just cut right to it.
Yeah, right? It has to be a couple months later.
Yeah,
because Joel's like Hill.
Yeah, and it's like it's not winter. Like they're not surrounded by snow and shit, so they had to travel. At the very least, they had to travel for at least a month.
A while, a couple months, and then Ellie and Joel. Ellie's broken.
Oh, Joel's better than ever. I didn't even think about how healed he was.
Joel's like top notch. He's hitting jokes. He's hitting Ellie with jokes. She's not even fucking paying attention or nothing.
He's giving her A material.
Yeah, and then they go into that building. I can't remember if it was a museum or not, but it was the ladder scene from the game. Yeah, he drops the ladder, and
just like the game.
Just like the game.
They started going kind of beat for beat right there. Yeah, for like almost the rest of the.
Pretty much.
Yeah, even like the little changes where they made sense.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
and then the sound, the sound again, the gate that they went through to get to the thing, it was the game sound, and then there was an upgrade bench, like right there.
Oh, I didn't see it. You passed the upgrade bench. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Right after the gate, you open the gate, you pass the upgrade bench, and they walk to outside. She's like, Joel, look, and then you see. The motherfucking zoo.
The motherfucking giraffe.
Yeah. Which I've been waiting for since episode 1. Got my giraffe. Yeah. They fed the giraffe. It was beautiful. Then they had their talk.
I like how Joel, even in the game, he just was like, he just knew, like, he's not going to run.
Yeah.
Like, you don't fucking know. You ain't a giraffe expert, Joel. You're a contractor. You're a cool-ass contractor, remember?
He has been in the apocalypse for a while.
Yeah, he might know giraffes.
You know they didn't show monkeys.
They did show monkeys.
They did show monkeys?
Not in this episode. Oh, well, they showed them in that because they weren't in. I don't think monkeys were in this episode. They were in the episode he gets stabbed. Remember they showed them like twice there. I think
in the school.
In the game, those monkeys did not to do too much going back. Yeah. Those monkeys were infected. I didn't even realize that they never fight. They never try to do anything to you. No. But if you listen to like some of the audio logs that you can find around there, it's people talking about we
infected monkeys do tests.
Yeah. Cordyceps don't want shit to do with monkeys. They're trying to, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah. So after the zoo, Ellie and Joel keeps walking. They're talking. Joel's trying to get Ellie back. He's like, "Look, I need you here." And Ellie's like, "Yeah, I'm here." But then, Joel's like, "Look, we can leave. We can go back to Tommy. We don't have to do this." And Ellie's like, "We got to finish the story."
Yeah.
Finish the story.
We got to finish the game. We're 90% complete. Yeah. You just want to turn around, dickhead. That's not how games work. Come on, bro.
Yeah. And then they're walking through the campus, and Joel's like, he tells her about how he got shot, how he was trying to kill himself,
which is like a detail they added. Oh, we got to go back.
Yeah,
I forgot. I had looked this up, and this is apparently what they were doing.
Yeah.
That part at the beginning where the mom gets bit and then she cuts the umbilical cord. Yeah. That's why Ellie's immune. That's like, I guess it got into her system right away, so she like developed with it. So when she does get bit, it's like the cordyceps already think we got her, so they don't do the things.
They don't react.
Yeah. So she's already got a little bit of it in her brain, but she's had it for forever.
Yeah. Well, then Ellie's telling jokes. Then they get hit with a concussion grenade.
Yeah. Those are in part 2. Those aren't even in part
1. The concussion grenade. Yeah. Knock out Joel.
Yeah.
Then fucking grab Ellie.
Yeah.
Clear. And then they hit Joel with the butt of their gun, which, mistake number 1. Mistake number 1, hurting Joel.
Hurting Joel and then not.
And then,
And then taking Ellie.
Yes. Mistake number 2.
Mistake number 2. So they did it back to back.
And then mistake number 3. Was letting him wake up in the hospital. Joel wakes up in the hospital. He's surrounded by Firefly. He sees Marlene. He's like, "Yo, where's Ellie?" And she's like, "Don't worry. She's prepping for surgery. They found the cordyceps. We know exactly how much we got to take. She tells Joel basically.
That's where she describes the thing I was saying.
She describes the exact thing you were describing, and she's like, "Look, we're going to find a cure, Joel." And Joel's like, "Cordyceps are in the brain." And she's like, "Yeah." And Joel's like,
"You bitch,
take me, you bitch, take me to her,
take me to her right now, you bitch."
Yeah, she's like, "No, we need this."
I'm also, and I think that part's cool in the game too. Yeah. She's like, this sucks for me too, but I'm not retarded. Yeah. I'm trying to save the world. Yeah. And Joel's like, "Well, I'm full retard."
Yeah, I'm a full retard.
So I don't want the zombie apocalypse.
You can't take anything else from me. It's basically, you're like, you can't take anything else from me. I can't grow to love something else and have it taken away.
Yeah, and he has that like moment with Ellie earlier in the episode where he's like explaining that he lost a thing.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, time heals all wounds." And he goes, "It wasn't time." Yeah. Basically like it was you, Ellie.
Yeah. Told her,
"You're my new daughter."
Yeah, you cured me of my depression.
I don't know why. I thought this episode was great. I'm not shitting on anything. Yeah. I do think still the show does feel rushed. Like the way the game's time pacing is, how close they are felt natural. In the show, it does a little bit feel like him sitting there and being like, "It wasn't time that healed the wounds. It was you." It was like it almost felt like, "All right, slow down."
Well,
I know they've been on the road for like a year.
Also, for the show, it was her.
What do you mean?
Like it was her for the show.
Yeah, and I think it was her in the game too. But it's just so much more felt like played out.
Yeah,
it just I don't know. It just felt like more time. It just felt
longer.
It just felt like it happened.
If you think about it, the show does run about the length of the game. Like you think about it, it's like a 12-hour game. It's like a 12-hour show.
Yeah.
One of my critiques about this episode, before we get to the fucking badass part, one of my critiques was like they could have done a little bit more and made it long, because like
I didn't like that it was 43 minutes.
Yeah, no, that wasn't enough. It should have been hour 10, hour 15
for the end. Yeah, like, I should have been able to make a meal, have some popcorn.
And they could have did like a full like. There's so many things they could have, because they did so much adaptation. They're like, we're just going to do this one straight by the book. It's like, no, you can adapt it a little bit.
Yeah,
like yeah.
I mean, they could have. You know me, I'm always good. I always want to complain about zombies. This part leading up to this part did have some zombie interactions, but you know, you killed like 3 bloaters on the way in the game, but obviously that doesn't fit for the fucking. I mean, they gotta kill at least 1 bloater next season though.
Yeah,
because bloaters have gotten bodied in this universe. Maybe it takes a lot. Maybe they lay some traps.
They'll probably like advance the technology in the next round. In the next game,
or set some like build traps around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they didn't even really. They did show Bill's traps.
They showed him watching them on
when he was shooting at the guys. There's traps were going off.
And they also show one when he's like, this is before Frank even gets there. He's sitting there watching the thing, and he sees him. Never gets old.
Yeah.
And that was one of the like game traps, like the straight up bomb.
Yeah. We're back to the episode. Marlene tells Joel, she's like, "Look, get out of here. My people are going to take you to the gate.
If you try something, they're going to shoot you.
They're going to shoot you." And Joel's like,
We'll fucking see about that.
Give him her.
We'll fucking see about that, bitch.
We'll fucking see. Gives her Ellie's knife. Big mistake.
That's literally like what got him through the last little bit.
Yeah. Then 2 bullshit soldiers are taking Joel down the stairs.
She said 2.
It was just 2 guys. After she even said it at the beginning when he was in the hospital, she's like, "It took me and 10 men to barely make it across the country. You guys did it yourselves."
She should have known.
Yeah, this man's a monster. So, when the guys are leading Joel down the stairs, he starts walking slow. And this is when I like to think he hit his ultra instinct. He was like, I gotta take her.
He has that like pause, and the dude's like, keep going.
And then he started working on instincts.
Yeah, but I think he hit the pause twice, because both of those are in the game. So he's walking, he stops. They say something like he can't see or whatever, and he's like, he stops him. He just, don't make me say it again. Nudges him.
Then he gets jabbed in the side. Yeah. Joel shoots the other guy, picks up the gun, and then this is only level 1 of the fucking raid.
That's step 1. What did he do? Did he like turn him, jab him, shoot him before he even let go of the gun, shoot the other guy?
He jabbed the guy, turned him, shot, and then he was like,
that guy's
"Where's
dead."
Ellie?" Yeah. And he was like, "Fuck you," and he was like, "I don't got time for this." Bow.
Just killed him.
Put him down.
Now, do you like that one better or the game scene better? I kind of like that one better.
I like that one better.
The game one was pretty cool because I think the game one he got an answer from the guy. He's like I don't got time for this. He shoots him in the stomach and the guy's not dead yet. And he's just like hurt and he goes, she's in surgery already, and then he shoots him.
I think I like this better because he does know where she is.
Like they told him already.
They already told him.
They were like she's getting surgery, so it makes sense. Like. Yeah.
Put him down. Put him down, boy.
Put him down.
Then Joel starts full ass badass going up every floor.
Yo, that first
all the way up
one,
to the 6th floor.
Through the window, he just sees a dude who doesn't even see him yet. Boom. Just
Joel bodies all the fireflies.
With that rifle, with your OG rifle. And then I like how he gets the machine gun, the M4, whatever, M16 or whatever that one is. And in the game he gets that gun there too. You can't even use it anywhere else in the game until
just there.
I was also wondering, this made me wonder if that was I guess it technically wouldn't be, but some like new game plus shit they were doing. Because remember he had the gun at the beginning. I was like, I don't got no ammo for this. There's not even any ammo yet, so I'm gonna put it away.
That's funny. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
And then get to that. Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Joel's fucking everybody up, heartlessly, blinded just by his love for Ellie. He doesn't even hear anything. It's
expressionless,
dude. It's just the whole way through for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
he murders everybody.
Even that one guy who was like, "Bro, I'm putting the gun down." Body.
Yep. Because no orphans, you can't leave them.
Yeah, you can't have nobody fucking
to tell. And then he went to he got up to the pediatric care room. He with a gun. He told the doctor, he was like, unhook her. And the guy was like, he grabbed a scalpel.
Fool.
He grabbed a scalpel. Was like, no way. No way.
I don't care what you did to all those other people. I'll stop you with this scalpel.
Yeah, one shot down.
Like Joe didn't even think about it. He was like, you can't. Shut up.
Yeah. He was going to let them live.
Yeah.
And then he told the nurses to do it. The nurses unhooked her and he was like, turn around.
Want to hear a fun fact about the nurses? One of the nurses was obviously her face was carried, was the woman who did the voiceover for Abby.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you know, I can say it. You don't care, right?
No.
Obviously, this has been, if you've been listening to this is a spoiler. We expect that you've played the games.
Yeah.
That guy was Abby's dad. Like,
yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
but I guess that has nothing to do with this show.
He let the nurses go.
Fool.
Mistake.
Because now they know who did what. Mm-hmm. If he would have killed them, it would be nobody.
Nobody would know.
Like, it could have been raiders. It could have been anything.
A whole room full of dead fireflies.
Yep.
A whole building, and then a
whole hospital.
Dude, there was more dead fireflies than fucking infected in this show. There's been like 2 or 3 separate times they walked into a room full of dead fireflies.
Was it the first episode and the last episode?
The test episode when she went to the museum.
Oh, 3 separate episodes.
Yeah,
because then there's the one where they go and they got into the shootout when like the lady's missing her ear and shit. They get was it Robert's men?
Yeah,
Fireflies been getting body
all episode body, dude, all series. And then Joel, he walks out with Ellie, carries her to the parking garage, and then we see Marlene.
Marlene's still trying to be a good person.
She's trying to be. She's like, Joel, look, man, I know it was tough, dude, but you can't let her go. She's going to save the world. And Joel's like, give me the car. We're leaving. And Marlene's like, no way. And then she pulls out her gun, and Joel's like, we're leaving. And she's like, no way. And then Joel's like, we're leaving. And she's like, all right, take the car. There's some guns. But we're going to come after you.
Did she say that?
Right,
I think she's still trying to get him to stay.
Yeah,
I think she's still like, just lead a girl. We can figure it out. She's basically like, we can forget all this other shit, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, they can't forget that.
She should have shot him right in his face. Maybe she was like worried she was going to miss and hit Ellie.
I think she was trying to just console his humanity.
Yeah, but he bodied your squad.
He's not a human right now. He's a demon on a mission.
Yeah, that was like a foolish thing.
Yeah.
It looked just as foolish in the game as it did in the TV show.
So Marlene starts lowering her gun. Joel shoots her in the gut with a hidden gun under Ellie's gown.
Just the pistol. He was just running, holding the pistol.
Yep. Right under
That's
the gown.
That's very old school cowboy of him.
Yeah. He got Marlene.
A hip shot with a pistol.
Then it cuts to Joel and Ellie in the car. Ellie starts to wake up. She's like, what happened, Joel?
Joel starts hitting her with awful lies.
With some lies, full lies.
And they don't even sound convincing. They're like, it was like, it was crazy. There was a bunch of people getting tested.
They couldn't do anything. There's more of you in the world.
There's a bunch more of you. And guess what else happened? Raiders showed up. It killed everyone except I got you out of there.
Yeah. And Ellie asked, "Were people hurt?" And Joel said it. It was just,
yep. A lot of people.
That was it.
What about Marlene? She's gone too? Yes.
Yep. Right. Then they cut back to Marlene getting shot again.
That's when you see what actually happened.
He shoots her in the gut. Yeah. Then
and then he gives her the fucking. She's like,
don't
kill me.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, you'll just come after her.
Yeah. Puts her down.
Yep.
Then car breaks down. Ellie and Joel. Where's my clues? We'll get clues on the way. Chill. Ellie and Joel, they start hoofing it towards Sami place. They're hiking. Joel's like, yeah, me and Sarah, confirming the fool. Like,
yeah,
he's like personable. He's taking her on as his new Sarah.
Yeah, which that was another thing I felt about this show is I don't know, in the game it feels like he I don't know, he looks more crazy in the show than he does in the game.
Yeah.
Both decisions, he was crazy in the game too. He still killed everybody, but like that scene too where he's like, Sarah, he's just like, my old daughter before I had you, you would have liked her, but she's dead.
Before I had,
before
I found,
it just was like a little
you guys
psycho.
Could have been friends. It was kind of sweet, but it was the like trappings of laying a psycho.
Yeah.
Well, he is psycho. It's already been proven.
Yeah. Well, he killed a bunch of innocent people, like legit innocent people trying to do good.
And then Ellie asked him, like, Joel, is everything you told me true? And he had to go.
And Joel,
he went right into his heart and was like, do I tell her or do I keep up the lie? And he kept up the lie. He was
keep
like,
up the lie. And again, with that, clearly he's lying. Mm-hmm. Like if you're talking to somebody and they lie to you, like Joel lied to her, you're like, this motherfucker's lying.
But here's the ending. Ellie says, yeah.
She's like, okay.
And then it goes to black.
Yeah. And then they hit you with that great music. Yeah. Whatever that shit is. It was great.
Yeah. I feel like that ending is just Ellie accepting Joel's word.
Yeah, she's like, whatever you say to me will be my reality.
Yeah. And I feel like in season 2, when they do what they have to do with Joel, it's going to be it's going to be partially because he's psycho, not just because of like.
You think they'll play into that a little bit? Okay.
Because then they're like,
I'm gonna actually, I don't want to get too much into it, because I do feel like I think I can see that, but at the same time, knowing that you're gonna play it soon, I don't actually. I know you don't give a fuck about spoilers, but I
know what happens.
I know you do, but like it's just like anything. Little details are gonna show. I know you know. I think you've seen what happened.
I only played up to like what happened, and then I quit.
You didn't even get to the whole second half.
No,
I can't wait till you get to the second half.
I had to stop. I couldn't keep playing. I was like, this. I only want to play.
Well, for me, when it happened, I was like, I'm on revenge. But like, like I had that feeling, and
Well, that's the last episode of The Last of Us.
So you want to rate the episode at the end of the season?
Yeah.
All right. Episode for me. 10.
Episode 9, 10.
No, I mean this one's 9, but I mean this one is I'm giving it a 10.
This episode.
Yeah, I maybe all right. No, actually, I see all your face, and I feel I'm gonna say 9 only because I would have liked a little more, a little longer.
Yeah,
like the shootout was great, but maybe I could have saw a little more detail. Because at one point they started hitting you with like Rocky cuts, like a montage of murders instead of actually hitting.
He gets 3 murders and then it slides to a cut of the next floor.
Yeah. You just see like 8 people dead already or whatever. Yeah.
Which is 9. That's what I was thinking, a 9, because it could have been longer. I could have saw more of Ellie and Marlene's mom. Mm-hmm. They could have did a little bit more of that at the beginning, where they're like, this is just me looking at it post writing as a guy who wants it longer. Just like they could have showed Ellie and Marlene's mom's relationship and then had it compared to Ellie and Riley a little bit, and then put her down, and it would have hurt a little bit more. Like it hurt. But like if they did some shit before, maybe like 10, 15 minutes of stuff before, when she killed her, it would have been a whole different feeling. Yeah.
I could have also done with them having like the rescue scene where Joel gets fucked up in the water. Yeah. And then, I mean, I don't know how you film that. That's probably hard to film.
They did show the tunnel. They did show the tunnel.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No bloaters.
Yeah,
no bloatskis.
No bloaters. No avoiding water.
Yeah.
She could have got. She didn't get on one of them pallets.
Yeah.
She went the whole show without getting on a pallet.
Yeah. Now, considering all of your ratings from every episode, what would you rate the episode? It can't be a 10. The series.
No, it's not. It's not a series.
Because it's not a series 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just go. I'm teetering between a 7 and an 8, but I don't want to go 7.5 or 8. I know that seems. I feel like
seems kind of low.
I know you were gonna feel that way, but remember, You
were out of it for like 3 episodes.
Like the Bill and Frank episode is great. It's a great episode of a show.
Sam and Henry, great.
But that episode 5 is why. Remember, I think I gave that one a 10. Like that episode, I love. I love. Here are my episodes that I might watch again one day. Episode 1, episode 2, episode 5, and this most recent one, and maybe like the last one
episode 5 is the Sam and Henry one.
Where they kill all the monsters come out at the end. You get the bloater, all of that. I could watch that one again. So it's 4 out.
You're just watching all the action episodes,
and that's what like I said, I wanted this show to be an action show. The Bill and Frank one is great, but I'm not a romance drama guy. Like I don't in my free time I don't put that kind of movie on. I don't put that kind of show on. So that doesn't do much for me. The one after that was the setup to the 5.
Yeah.
So I don't need that one to enjoy 5 again. What was 6? The Riley? Was that the Riley episode?
No, 6 was Tommy.
6 was Tommy?
Yeah. 6 was Tommy.
7 was you're Riley. Right. Yeah, 6 was Tommy. Yeah, I see what you're saying. 6 was Tommy. 7 was Riley. 8 was rape. And 9 the finale. Yeah. So that 6, 7, and like 8 was cool. Yeah. But it wasn't like it got good at it was good, but it just wasn't. It was it just won't. I won't go back to it. So 4, I'll go back to 4 out of 9. Yeah. So less than half of the show, I'll go back to.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah. But
and that's why I'm like 7, 8. But the ones I like, I love.
Yeah. I also yeah, I can see that. But
like I love 1. I love 2. I love that moment where they're in that thing with the clickers and Ellie makes some noise and the clicker spazzes. I love 5 when the fucking bloater rips OG Tommy's head open and fucking. And this last episode, I love watching Joel senselessly body soldiers just try to save the world. Yeah. I love watching the guy that you love become the super villain at the end.
He's not a villain. But.
Everybody except him and Ellie. He's the I bet you if he went back to Tommy's people and told them, "Yo, this is crazy, but this is what I just did." Yeah, they'd be like, "What the fuck for her?"
Also, they also left the Firefly. Most of them are like Firefly
ex-Firefly. So they're like they might not give a fuck about. Or they might give a fuck. They might be like, "You killed all of them.
You killed my family.
I had some friends back there.
Abby's dad was there."
Oh, you don't want to make Abby mad. Wait till she cuts her.
Yeah, she's gonna get Hulk rage, dude. You better watch out.
Yo, she's so jacked.
Yeah, ridiculous. And I would give it an 8.3.
8.3.
8.3.
I might give it a 7.9.
I go 8.3 because there was some episodes that were a little bit too slow in my opinion. And then there was some episodes where like the unnecessary changes kind of like took it out for me. Like I can't think of it right now. Oh, the Ravengers in Kansas City. Yeah, I didn't really
like that first episode where they're like making you give a fuck about them. Like, here's this lady that you're supposed to pretend is a badass. Yeah. Like, And I'm not saying that because she's a lady. I'm saying
a badass though.
She was a badass, but that actress to me doesn't come off like a badass. Yeah. I think there could have been a different lady that does it. Like Marlene feels like a badass to me. Like when I listen to everybody listening to her, it doesn't seem like it doesn't make sense. That lady, it was like her voice is so sweet,
and she's proven her. Oh yeah. That's probably like the thing about they're like, no, evil ladies can be sweet too.
And it's like
8.3. Can't wait for season 2.
I can't wait for season 2.
Andy's.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this. I know no one agrees with this. I've been playing part 2 again. I like part 2 better than part 1.